All right, here's this week's test prep stuff. I gotta say, you guys have been slaying it. You've been destroying it. It's so good. So here we are, another week, another 4 problems. Let's kick some butt and take some names, even though I have absolutely no idea what that saying means. All right, you ready? So the first one is Marcel has 2 1/3 cups of milk. He uses 2/3 cups for his cereal and 1 1/4 cup for a pancake recipe. How much milk in cups does Marcel have remaining? So when I read this, I feel like there's a cup of milk or a thing of milk and it's 2 1/3, right? And then it sounds like 2 subtraction problems. Some is being taken out for cereal, which is 2/3. Sorry, I don't know. There you go. And then another amount, which is 1 1/4, is being taken out for pancakes. Okay, also subtracted. So I see 2 separate subtraction problems here. But you could do them all at once, but I'll do one and then subtract from that answer. Now, to do this, you're going to have to remember your subtracting mixed numbers steps. You have that chart, you could take that out at any time. Remember, they're also in Classroom for you to look at. So first up, I'm going to do 2 1/3 minus 2/3. That's nice because we don't have to do anything with the denominators. So step A is always to make an improper fraction. So 7/3 minus 2/3 equals 5/3. All right. So after you take out for the cereal, you have 5/3 left. We're not done yet, but 5/3 is 1 2/3. Now we are going to subtract for the pancake recipe, 1 1/4. Okay, so it's most of the milk, not all of it. And remember, on subtracting mixed numbers, we can do the whole numbers and make a new problem. Oh, it's 0. So now we're just doing 2/3 minus 1/4. And that should be no problem for you. Shouldn't even need me to do it, right? 2/3 times 4/4 is going to be 8/12. 1/4 times 3/3 is going to be 3/12. Subtract those suckers and you get 5/12. And you say, oh, mama, yeah. All right, 5/12. There it is, A. All right, moving on. Got a rice problem. Who doesn't love a rice problem? I love a rice problem. Elsie has 2 equal-sized bags of rice. One bag is 1/3 full and the other is 1/5 full. She combines the rice into one of the bags. What fraction of a full bag of rice does Elsie now have after combining the rice? So anytime you combine, you are adding, right? So if one of the bags is 1/3 full and the other is 1/5 full, I'm adding them. I'm putting them together. So again, this is simple. It's just making the denominators equal. Just do what you do, you know? 1/3 times 5/5 is 5/15. And sorry, I'm all over the place here. 1/5 times 3/3 is 3/15. I add these 2 suckers, 3/15, 5/15, and I get 8/15. And that's letter D. Sorry. Does that make sense? Okay. Sorry that you hear the Simpsons in the background. Hope it's not too distracting. All right, 2 more. Rita is walking on a trail that is 2.5 kilometers long. She has walked 0.72 kilometer of the trail so far. How many more kilometers does Rita still have to walk to complete the trail? Well, that seems pretty straightforward to me. There's a trail that's 2.5 kilometers long. Rita has walked a part of it, 0.72. So we have to figure out what's left. To me, it looks like we're doing 2.5 minus 0.72. Now remember, when we add or subtract decimals, you have to lock those places. So 0.72, if you write the 7 under 2, you're making it 7 ones and you're messing the whole thing up, okay? It's not 7 ones. It's 7, come on, finish my sentence. It's not 7 ones, it's 7, 7 tenths, right? And if you want to put a 0 here to make it a little easier, go for it. So 2 50 hundredths minus 72 hundredths. Now, I can't do 0 minus 2. Don't be silly. So I cross off the 5, make this a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 4 minus 7, I can't do it. Don't be silly. So I make that a 1 and a 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. And then the 1. 1.78. That is letter C. Whew, feels good. Okay. Finally, what is the value of the expression shown below? 1/2 plus 2/3 minus 1/4. Well, a problem like this, I would split it into 2 problems. I would add those suckers and then subtract the 1/4. So let's go ahead and do 1/2 plus 2/3. I can make those denominators equal in my sleep. What about you? 1/2 and 2/3, I'm going to turn them into 6. So I'm going to have 3/6 plus 4/6. And we get 7/6. Okay. Remember that, please. 7/6. So we have 7/6, and we have to minus 1/4. Now, I know what you're going to do. You're going to turn these into 24ths, and I'll do it with you. Personally, I'd turn them into 12ths. It's less work, but we're going to do 7/6 times 4/4 equals 28 24ths. Alright, so I've turned my 7/6 into 28 24ths. For 1/4, I can multiply that by 6 and get 6 24ths. Okay, so then I'm just subtracting that. So 28 24ths minus 6 24ths equals 22 24ths. Now you're not going to see that there because we have to simplify it. And that's why I would have just turned everything into 12ths to start, but I know how you guys are. 22 24ths divided by 2 equals 11 12ths. And there you go. Okay. All right. That's 4 problems. A little tricky, a little not tricky at the same time. Good luck. Peace.